Alrighty. So, kneel down. You make your way to Timetail. What do you do there?
I'm going to walk in and talk to my good buddy.
He's sitting there behind the counter, enchanting a few things.
Don't have silence.
Yes!
Ah,
How can
Timetail!
I help you today?
So since the marble is in its box,
Yes, it is in its box.
I'm going to use my conjuration trait to recreate it. And say, I heard through the grapevine that you're the mastermind who came up with these things.
Yes, I did.
Oh, do you have any notes I could look at? I'm very interested in your work.
Notes? Yes, but the only way to do it is through the School of Conjuration. Not conjuration, enchantment. It is a special ability that they learn.
Of course, I'm just interested in the processes and ideas they've used. You know, for
Also,
magic's
the 200
sake.
gold to make up for it, so you can pay us the right proper amount.
I sell it for 800 gold because it costs 600 gold just to make the dang thing.
Well, that is expensive.
Yes, it is called spellbinding, if you must know. I can take any spell in the books and put it on an inanimate object to make a perpetual effect. That is how I knew.
How much would it cost for, say, a first level spell?
About 50 gold pieces.
Didn't we do this song and dance before?
One moment. Let me just check something real quick.
No. About 100 gold pieces. What are you having in mind?
I was thinking maybe enchanting this ring with a mage armor spell.
Mage armor?
Mm-hmm. Very low leveled abjuration class, incredibly useful for people like me who can't use armor.
That might be... I might be able to do that. He grabs the ring. 100 gold pieces. Come back in 2 hours, I'll have it done for you.
Of course, got it, my dear sister.
Yes.
For your brother's continued and lovely survival, I require a slight loan.
Loan.
Yes, a slight loan of 60 gold pieces. I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll buy you 2 rounds of drinks.
You think 2 rounds is enough to cover 60?
Yes, along with
Depends
the
on if
eventually
he gave it to you
paying
before
back.
or after. I'm sure if he got you drunk enough,
Wait a
it
minute.
would be pretty easy.
Wait a minute. What are the magic? Wait a minute. I just realized something. What are the magic items I have on me? Would I pull out a spell scroll for Longstrider? This be adequate compensation?
What level is
Take your
that?
gold.
Longstrider, I believe, is first level.
I have 60. Take your gold.
I'll check.
Spell scroll of first level.
Yeah, it's of the Transmutation School.
That is about 60 gold pieces worth. So if you throw that in with 40 gold pieces, yes, that'll cover it.
Don't. I can't hear your gold. Don't throw a spell into it. Don't do it.
Fine. So 40 gold pieces and the spell scroll of Longstrider.
Okay. Come back in 2 hours and I'll have it done for you.
Of course.
So, anything else you guys want to look at? You should probably stop putting away the magic item shopping list. There we go.
I can't afford anything.
I'm going
I
to
had
look
gone
around
it back 20
and
gold
see if I
pieces.
see anything interesting.
Okay.
I don't.
Interesting
Spells
is
will
in
make
what?
it more
As
for
in
you
something I
than
understand.
money.
I
They're
don't.
just common magic items,
Yes.
lying around,
You
potions.
should have
One.
just given him the full 60.
1. It
I
was
don't
a
think
spell
I need
scroll,
any of
which is
these
different.
right now.
2. I learned
Okay.
that spell from said
Oh,
spell
well, if you
scroll.
learned it, then it's never mind.
Okay. Don't the spell scrolls burn up after you learn it?
After one use.
Not learning it.
Not learning it. It's like a spell book. It's a single spell.
So you
book.
can copy it over
Yeah, I can copy
without it
over
burning
without
out.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought if you copied it, it burned up. But okay,
That
never mind.
would be unfortunate.
Yes,
That
it
would be
would.
unfortunate.
Okay, so you guys all leave the spell, not the spell shop, the magic shop.
Are there any of our crude wanted posters around that we've seen during our?
There are a couple actually.
I'm
Just
gonna be taking them down as we go.
All right then.
I have been taking them down.
All right then.
Okay.
Excuse me. I need to find a weapons vendor.
Mirth.
do you guys follow him?
Yes.
Sister, I open up my
Oh,
bag and
never
pull
mind.
out 6 daggers, another 7 scimitars, and 2 more drow daggers and 2 more drow scimitars. I have a lot of equipment to unload if you don't see.
Don't scam anyone.
I'm not going to. I'm an honest chap now.
I'm not going to, he says, with a disappointed tone.
Honestly, and if I was, and in front I'm going to say, and if I was, I wouldn't look like this, now would I?
So you make your way to a weapons vendor. You find one. You haven't ever seen him before.
Good day to you, sir.
How may I help you? This is just a short, stout Duergar. Weapons all over the place.
Yes, I have a good selection of high quality weapons that I need appraised and sold.
Okay. I'll
Let's
do
see.
that.
Well, here we one moment. Alright, that
Grabs out
would
a
be 4 daggers from the cultists,
Okay.
6 scimitars from the cultists, another 4 drow daggers, and 4 drow scimitars. I'm going to take 1 drow scimitar and put it back, along with one of the. So in total, that would be 4 drow. That'd be about 4 drow daggers, 4 bandits daggers, 3 bandit scimitars, and 3 drow.
Hold on. How many daggers?
3. From 3 of which are drow elf make, so will burn up in sunlight, and 3 of them are normal from the cultists
So-
that we killed.
6 in all.
6 in all.
So 6. Okay, how many scimitars?
Again, 6 in total.
6 scimitars. Where are scimitars?
If I may
right
note,
there.
good sir,
Goodness.
I'm going to point out the drow elf ones. These are of exceptional craftsmanship and drow elf make. I believe they are worth more than your common sword or scimitar.
Only in darkness.
Yes, I wonder how often that happens. I wonder how often they'll reach sunlight in a cave city.
Well, we are going to war. A lot of the army's going to need weapons.
Yes, and think of how useful they'll be to the city assassins heading off for high-quality targets where their weapons can disappear in the day, thereby eliminating any chance they'll be found.
I can offer you 162 for the lot.
165.
Okay, fine. Grabs out the bag of gold, hands it to you,
Pleasure doing business with you, good
grabs
sir.
all of the weapons and puts it in boxes and
165.
Actually, I thought of something. I'm going to look for a animal market for a pet.
you need to
I hand Garnet
No, I don't
40
need a
gold
pet. I
pieces
just need
and
ideas
say,
of
"My
what
debts
I
are
want my
paid."
pet to be.
I thought you already had a familiar.
Yes,
Still on me
but
those
I'm
2
bored of
rounds.
that one.
I know, but that'll be easy.
She's bored with the dragon, guys.
How can you get bored with the dragon?
I need to emotionally connect with what shape it's in.
Okay. So, make an investigation check as you wander around. Not investigation. Yeah, investigation.
Never mind. That is
You get very,
4.
4.
very lost. Just wandering around
I
this.
think I've walked
giant
around
city.
this tavern before.
I think I've seen this place. You're like walking around a block.
That's much more manageable.
Okay.
I'm not.
Anything else before you head back to?
Nope. That's it. I failed.
Okay.
Nope.
You
I'm going
disappointingly do not find a petting zoo inside of a giant cave under the ground, hundreds of feet
back.
below
They don't have
the surface.
a petting zoo for purple wormlings.
Oh, you're ridiculous. You're stupid. Do you keep those?
It would be funny.
It would be funny. So, do you head
Maybe a
back to
different city.
the castle?
Yep,
Okay. So
I'm done.
you head back to the castle. Where do you find Adrime? Just sitting there and poring over maps and trying to figure out where exactly the Undead Island is. He's just like getting really close to the maps.
Didn't we figure out where the Undead Island is?
We know the general area, but not a specific location. We could miss it in the fog.
Ah.
Oh, welcome back. I am sure you made well with my
Yes, everything
Yes.
worked out wonderfully.
Yes, it did. Thank you again for your help, Your Highness.
You're not in jail, so I've done my part.
Is there a fireplace in our room?
A fireplace?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Where can I find a fireplace?
Just right over there.
I'm gonna go and burn all the wanted posters I collected.
You like got this big bag.
God, what are you doing? That's good kindling.
Just like shoveling them into the fire.
How many wanted posters have I collected, out of curiosity?
A good 50 or so. Just walking through town.
Bulging pockets.
Like that. Okay. Now, what is our approach on the Undead Island? We don't know much about it, except that it holds some of the most deadliest undead creatures in this world has ever known. So, what's the approach?
Good question. I have no idea. Normally I just go in swinging on these things, but I'm pretty sure if there's an army, it's not the best option.
We're talking skeletons, ghouls, zombies, vampires, the whole lot. Who knows what else? Last time he had a freaking skeleton dragon.
I can do skeletons. Anything else, I have problems with.
I'm amazed you have problems with anything. You look like you could hit anything from a mile away.
You would be surprised how often I can miss.
We are doomed. Any other things you guys can bring to the party? We have a minotaur that can miss. I've got armor. Anything else?
Well, we have a marble that can create an anti-magic range.
Yes, I'm well aware of the anti-magic. And it's only 10 feet.
So,
What good would that do us?
Well,
Well,
if we huddle together, it'll give us some decent protection against Lich's spells. That would take most of his repertoire out of the system. However, we are more worried about his minions.
Put the note. Yes, that would be very nice. We have the grinding stick, but we can't have the anti-magic sphere when I whack it with it. Whack the
Yes, it's
lantern.
also in a box.
Okay.
I
So
can
we can
open
close
it
that.
and close it.
However, it maybe would have a higher technical and combative use if we could place it inside, say, an lead shuttered lantern. That way we could direct it or open it completely to give us the full field.
That might be arranged. Makes a notation and hands it to a scribe who runs off.
Thank you, I forget.
You're welcome.
Now, it is getting late. Do you have anything else you would like to add to our attack on a enemy fortress?
Numbers help in a siege, but I'm assuming that we don't have an army at our disposal.
An army would not be able to travel across
Yeah.
water through a fog
So the answer
cloud.
is no, that's fine.
No. It would be best for a small strike team to go in, destroy the phylactery, and get their butts out. Which I received a way of getting out, it's just getting in that's the
Do
problem.
we have any knowledge of how the fortress is built?
Like a fortress.
I mean,
All
catacombs, secret passageways, tunnels.
We know that a vampire lives there and has lived there for hundreds of years. So
Okay.
it's an old castle, I'm sure. on an island that nobody's seen since the fog.
Alright, and I interrupted Zest. Go ahead.
Yes.
Are there any animals that are kind of like native to the area?
Native to the Undead
The
Island.
islands?
Do you want to
Around
convert them
there.
towards our cause?
Not necessarily. I can't really do that. But I have this, and I pull out my pseudo dragon, and this can be whatever it needs to be, pretty much.
Oh.
And it crawls back
Is
into
it comfortable
my hood.
being held like that?
He's like holding it by the neck. I've got this!
I got it! Whoa!
Well, as far as we can tell, there's lots of wolves and bats.
Bats. That actually is helpful.
So, as far as getting there, we might have an easy way there.
Oh, might we?
Maybe.
How so?
How maybe are we talking?
We're talking as long as we don't get caught, we should be able to sneak right over.
Are there tunnels to it?
No.
Bummer.
There are boats. Have you ever heard of a Marinoloth? They're demons that control boats. Their boats are enchanted to go where they want them. And my scribes have let me know that there are a lot of cities along the coast. Let me grab the map. Point it out. This is the map. So, there are plenty of cities right there, and some from over here, where these, I can't even say their name, Marinoloths travel to, pick up their dead and their corpses, and go back into the fog. If they don't, then an assassin shows up and kills a lot of the people, and takes the dead anyway. So these people pay tribute to the fog by sending off their dead to join an army. So, if we can get into one of those boats, I don't think we'll have any problem getting to the island. It's just, how do we fool a
Pretend we're dead.
fiend?
Ah, I think I have just the thing.
Feign death. Pretend we're dead.
Fiends are my specialty.
Actually, maybe we do.
Or bribe.
This will require a visit to the necromancy school.
What do you require?
What we require is a spell scroll, multiple spell scrolls of feign death. How many are in the party?
There will be the 5 of us.
Alright, so we'll need 5 of them.
We might be able to get that arranged. Writes another note, hands it to a scribe.
How many favors have we intruded on, Mirth?
This one's part of the plan.
This one is an actual combat-oriented one that's part of the battle plan, so it won't count as a favor. The other things were just a little couple nice things for us.
Yes, I've been made well aware. He grabs a note. That's a lot of gold. Sets it down. But as long as we take care of the Lich, it'll be well worth it.
Very well.
And out of curiosity, is there any way we can bribe one of these Marinoloths?
You could certainly try. I do not know if they will take living people. They might. I'm sure vampires would love a little snack of living people.
Okay, let's feign death.
So-
I don't want to be a
Don't want
spray
to be
roll.
a snack.
I don't want to be an entree. Thanks. An appetizer. I'm not. I like my blood where it is.
That's just basically a toothpick.
A toothpick that could blast you into tomorrow.
A toothpick with an ego. Just kidding.
I feel insulted. Though I don't know why.
Mirth, you're scrawny, but when you make up for it with
My ingenuity, cunning, my
arcane,
charm.
arcane prowess and yes,
You
charisma.
hesitated.
He's a +1 toothpick.
This
Splintering.
plus 1 truth
That
pick.
needs to go on a
We are doomed.
t-shirt, please.
+1 to pick.
It's a +1 toothpick.
Wait a minute. Would the magical armor class bonus thing on my robe stack with mage armor?
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Because the mage armor gives you a base AC of 13 plus your dexterity, whereas the robe will adds to the AC. So, you go and you pick up your ring from Tinetail, and it is time for you. You have dinner, go to bed.